So, my man, Dragos, we started working together in May, and there was actually a very noble cause that you were participating in. I saw like a post on LinkedIn. It was like mentioning the work that you're doing there, which is obviously like, it was like, I'm not sure if they are still offering it, but it's a really fantastic thing because they are showing people to, like for free, how to, like talk to like a developer, talk to obviously to product people, other people. Then we had a nice little chat also on the phone. And then we quickly decided that if you wanted to make this sustainable, and really make a living out of that, like on top obviously of your core job, like, I mean, you are still running this. Like, this is the amazing case that we have with you. You have your core job. You are a senior like developer at Mr. Specs, and you are doing the whole like the coaching stuff on the sideline. So you are doing it in your spare time, and yeah. We obviously like quickly decided, okay, in order for you to be like to basically run this sustainably in the future, you have to also like charge for this. So this is how we started. We first of all, we were like looking at people coming from boot camps who were not really obviously like seeing results, and we also made quite some changes. Now you're really like looking at people before they come to the boot camp, and also onboarded a few customers from there, which is really awesome. But yeah, I just wanted to ask you like about like the general structure that we have so far, with the weekly Zoom calls that we have, obviously like in between the 24/7 chat that we are offering you like on LinkedIn, with like all the documents that you got from us, like the one-on-one scripts, as like for the pre-qualification, for the sales call. Just want to get your feedback. Like, how was this for you? What did you get out of it? How has this been for you during those weeks?
Yeah, Dennis. So nice to be here. First of all, so for me, as you pointed out, right? I've been doing this for a while, and I was doing it quite informally, helping other people that are trying to build a career in tech. I did a lot of non-profit, and then you showed up and you told me, hey, you can, if you really want to help more people and you want to scale this. Right, yeah. The impact that you have, you need to professionalize. And to be honest, at the beginning, I was a bit skeptic, right? But I said, hey, why not? Maybe there is something there, and that's how we basically started working together, and to actually, professionalizing the way, to really get to the right people, basically, which is what you're actually helping. I think I was quite impressed by the results, right? And looking back now to where I was in May. I think somebody that can consult you and help you, especially with something that's so specific like sales, especially me as a software engineer, right? I was never in touch with such processes. I think that was quite amazing. And why do I think this? Because I look at the results. What happened since May? I actually helped a lot more people. I had the opportunity to talk to people from the whole Europe, not only Germany. And why not to build this into a business that can sustain and grow and getting a job in tech, a much more, something that's actually doable. Yeah. And delivering value to the people I work with even more. Right. And this is for me, what Edge helped me. It kind of accelerated. It like press the pedal and really increase the impact. To of course all the technicalities, right, that you need.
You had a nice audience also, like before we obviously like started working, like you were doing a lot of posts, you had really built up some nice credibility, but just like you were saying, like really getting to help people, like really being able to help people also requires somewhere to be able to, sell, to talk to people on the phone, be able to show what you can deliver them. You got to learn their pain, like what is not working or how did they fail. Basically going to the bootcamp, like why the bootcamps didn't work for them.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, it was also, a change of mindset, right? And I realized this, you told it to me, right? You told me, hey, if you're not professionalizing this, you will end up not doing it anymore because, it's your time, it's your free time that you're not spending with doing other things.
You woke up at 3 something today. What did you say?
Yeah, I wake up quite early, 3:45.
You really care about this? You really care about the people? that you're delivering this to. And yeah, it obviously requires some sacrifice also. Like if you want to really do this, like, and yeah.
The big change I think was, if you have a personal brand, which I had in software, right? I was like, I want to have a personal brand because it's a vehicle for my message and I want to help people. But if you don't, if you don't have a way to kind of build a business on top of that, it will die, because it's based on your, on your willingness to wake up every Saturday to build this post, and that's amazing. It will keep you going. But I think, like, if you have something like a business, why not around it, right? And you have like an organized approach, you kind of work on a product, then it's when you really help. And this is why, this is why we have companies, to really help people in the end. So for me, it's also, I don't see the point of having a personal brand without this, right? If you really want to help, make it big, right? And for that, you definitely need consultants. And I think, Edgy proved to be an amazing partner in this. I think, you kind of adapted to my schedule. I think that the videos and materials that you provided, and the fact that you have a lot of experience from other people kind of in other verticals doing this, I think that's also amazing. And this is why I also, I kept working with you, and I'm in this continuity model, right? Because having a full-time job, it's tough, it's easy to get distracted. It's easy to forget that you're here to build this little dream, this little business to help even more people. And I think talking to you every week, it's like a reminder. Hey, what have you been doing?
Yeah, absolutely. Who else is going to kick your butt otherwise?
Exactly. Like, you need somebody to kick your butt. I kick the butt to my students.
Exactly. I almost forgot that. Like, this is exactly obviously why you also continued, like, even after our like usual time obviously ended, like you continued with us. I mean, this is awesome. So our next steps, as we talk today, are going to be to really, set on that, buyer persona, like really find them, really target them. Once this is set, as you're just saying, like you don't have that much time because you have your core job, you have to look at how can you somehow automate this stuff that you can really get people who are interested in your services automatically in, at least as the leads, because the rest of it, by now, how to pre-qualify them, how to get them on the phone, how to close them. But this is obviously going to be our next step. So this is awesome, Dragos. It was really a great thing to do this with you. What would you say was like our relationship, like on a personal level? Like how did you find it working together with me, with Nicholas? How was this process for you?
You were quite accessible at any point, okay. Especially through the LinkedIn and through the 24/7 chat. I think you always, and you always try to answer as fast as possible. That was quite amazing. I think your communication style was quite relaxed. And I also like that you had like a really structured roadmap that we followed, right? And it was kind of the stuff we agreed on. So I really enjoyed working with you. The value for me, I mean, you're the founders, okay? You build this company, right? But for me, again, as one of your customers and happy customers, the value you bring to the market, it's really allowing people to help even more people. Yeah. And the best way to do this is to create a business. And of course you have sales calls. Of course you try to scale this because you're the entrepreneur. You have to stay close to your customers. You cannot be busy, setting up ads. And of course you try to always find the best people that you can help. That's all about. And I think that Edgy did a really good job in professionalizing this and supporting it, not only with the technical part, but also with the motivational part, the mindsetting, and you are also quite patient, right? And I think what made the relationship click is that, you're entrepreneurs at heart. That's why you're building this. I'm an entrepreneur, so I think this is always a good chemistry. As Nico said, it's always awesome to who would be able to make a call with you at 19 o'clock if it's not for building something great, right?
Yeah, I can just say from my perspective, it's like, and this is like how we sometimes like even joke, like, almost like a prolonged CTO arm, like almost like a coworker, like in a company. So this is how it was for me. It was really a nice pleasure. So yeah, happy to keep on working with you.